15 unimaginably huge animals that actually exist. It is human nature to feel inexplicable delight at the sight of anything huge. Animals are no exception. Elephants, whales, and other giants of the fauna world invariably attract our attention and fascinate us. But we will not talk about them here, but about the most outstanding representatives of the animal world, belonging to species that are not usually associated with particularly impressive size. So outstanding, in fact, that it is hard to believe that some of them really exist on our planet. 1. The Goliath tarantula spider. What do we know about spiders? They are small, sometimes poisonous creatures with 8 paws that weave webs. They eat flies, which in turn are eaten by lizards and birds. But not always. Before you is the tarantula Goliath, or Theraphosa blonda, the largest spider in the world. 2. Zeus is the tallest dog in the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, 2013. If Zeus stood on his hind legs, he was over 2 meters tall. Dane's owners called him a gentle giant and said they were often asked if they were sure it was a dog and not a horse. Zeus was a certified therapy dog and liked to crouch on his patient's lap to make them smile. However, because of his weight of 70 kilograms, these smiles sometimes turned into 3. Giant African snail. It is easy to assume that the giant African snail must be big. It's called a giant snail for a reason. But that big, this huge palm-sized snail is not found only in Africa, and with its voracious appetite and high reproductive rate, it poses a serious threat to agriculture. 4. Darius is the largest rabbit in the world. This, so to speak, bunny weighs 22.5 kg and is over 130 km in length. He, by the way, has a son named Jeff who is still growing, but is already catching up with the size of his father. It costs their kind-hearted owner, 63-year-old Annette Edwards, $5,000 a year to keep the pair. 5. Japanese giant salamander. This thing is the largest modern amphibian and can be up to 180 km long along its tail. Despite its creepy appearance, the Chinese eat their giant salamanders with pleasure, so how much longer they have left is unknown. But do not despair, because there is also a Japanese giant salamander, slightly smaller. 6. Ludo, the world's longest cat. Maine coons are known as very big and fluffy cats. But Ludo is not your average Maine coon. Already at 17 months, he weighed more than 11 kgs and exceeded 110 km in length. At the same time, according to his owners, who themselves are shocked by the size of their pet, he eats even less than the rest of their cats. It is said that Maine coons are very friendly. Would you dare to pet a cat the size of a dog? 7. Goliath frog. If you're afraid of frogs, you better stay away from Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, the habitat of this monster. The Goliath is the largest of the modern frogs. Its body length can reach 30 km and with elongated legs. Even more. Otherwise, it differs little from the most common frogs. Its tadpoles at birth do not have outstanding size. They simply grow very actively. 8. Big Jake is the largest horse in the world. Horses are in principle difficult to call small animals, but even among them, there are particularly outstanding individuals. The official height of this Belgian gelding is 210.2 km, and he weighs more than a ton. Already at birth, he weighed over 100 g, far more than the average foal of his breed. Big Jake lives on a farm in Wisconsin, works in harness, and has many admirers. 9. Liger Hercules. The liger is a hybrid of a male lion and a tigress, and it not only exists, but sometimes reaches colossal sizes. Hercules was registered in the Guinness Book of World Records in 2006 as the largest feline living on Earth. Standing on his hind legs, Hercules is 3.7 meters tall and weighs over 400 kg. Born at the Endangered and Rare Species Institute in Miami, Florida, he lives at Florida's Jungle Island Interactive Theme Park and takes part in the Tiger's Tail performance every day. 10. Japanese crab spider. The place of this giant, which reaches 19 kg in weight and 5.5 meters in claw span, is not on a foodie's plate, but on the set of a horror movie, you might think, and you would be wrong. In Japan, it is considered a delicacy and is actively fished, resulting in a dramatic decrease in the population. Conservation efforts are already underway to conserve the largest arthropod on Earth. 11. Blossom is the tallest cow in the world. Blossom has been lucky enough to enter the Guinness Book of World Records twice. In 2015, she was recognized as the tallest living cow. But unfortunately, she did not live long after that. This sad event so upset the representatives of the Book of Records that the next year they decided to enter her again, already as the tallest cow in history. The height of this beauty of Holstein breed was 190 cm and her weight was close to a ton. 12. Stingray. This giant was caught by American wildlife TV star Jeff Corwin in the Maui Klong River in Thailand. The stingray, weighing more than 360 kilograms, has been recognized as the largest stingray, tailfish, and possibly the largest freshwater fish ever caught in the world. 13. The jellyfish is the longest snake in the world, another Guinness Book record holder. A reticulated python named Madame Medusa is more than 7.5 meters long. He lives in Kansas City, Missouri, belongs to the show group Full Moon Productions, and regularly participates in shows for people who like to tickle their nerves. Madame's menu consists of rabbits and piglets, and every 2 weeks she is served a whole deer for dinner. When Medusa is in a good mood, she purrs like a cat. But if she starts hissing, you better run away. Madame is angry. 14. Lolong. The world's largest saltwater crocodile. Unlike the other good-natured giants on this list, Lolong had not only an impressive size, but also an aggressive disposition. In September 2011, the giant crocodile, suspected of attacking people, was caught on the outskirts of Bunuan City, Agusan del Sur Province, Philippines. It took the combined efforts of the authorities, local residents, and crocodile hunters, 3 weeks of uninterrupted hunting and 100 people to bring the animal to shore. What they eventually managed to catch was a 50-year-old combed crocodile, 6.17 meters long and weighing just over a ton. Lolong was placed in an eco-park 8 km from Bunuan, where it became a local celebrity and brought in a good income until it died 2 years later, according to one version, from stress related to pneumonia. 15. Big Bill is the world's biggest pig. Big Bill set his record back in 1933. But since then, no pig has ever come close to the impressive figures of this giant from Tennessee's. Weighing 1150, 7.5 kg, 150 cm tall, and 250 km tall, and 275 cm long. What do you think? Do you have such huge pets? Like it, subscribe to our channel, comment. Many more interesting top films are waiting for you. Enjoy watching.